Welcome, one and all. I have some stunning announcements for you, but I do want to make this video a bit about the full moon. As I'm recording this right now, and some of you are like stuck. So, the universe is like, give them a message, peace dealer. And I'm coming at this without knowing what to say. So don't expect me to be like, the full moon is in Leo, and that makes an opposition to the sun in Aquarius. So that means screw all that. We are living in a collective conscious universal construct that amalgamates all this energy. It is in our arrogance that we dare label things and put it in a box. Now, this isn't arrogance. This is necessary because if we didn't know what to label and call things, Virgo and Capricorn, we'd have no structure and order. But screw all that! Screw all that! And I'm going to try not to be crazy. But I'm crazy, so I'm going to be crazy! I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you the difference between the cool, calm Aqua and the voracious, passionate Leo. But if you know what Aqua, Aquarius could be very passionate too. And this is what you're trying to actually balance right now. Don't think of this eclipse period as a one moment thing. Sometimes we make the mistake of using transits to pinpoint moments in existence when the only moment is now, which is future, past, present. All right. When you think of transits, you don't want to pinpoint them to the moment. That's you exercising your power, but you'd rather just let it go and let it interpret itself with your awareness and observation. This isn't so much a full moon eclipse as this is the culmination to the seeds you planted. All right. In the North Node, I'm sorry, in the new moon in Aquarius. We're still at the culmination of that cycle. Here's an example. I planted seeds to understand my destiny. It was on my North Node, and I planted seeds and set the intention to really live this philosophy and practice what I preach. And now that it's at the full moon in my third, fourth house cusp, I'm now manifesting ways to think about this, radical ways to really set my mindset and attitude. And let me tell you something about this eclipse. It's in Leo, right? So you have to be able to love what you love, not because it makes any rational, logical sense like Aquarius dictates, but just because you love it. That's the core of the dilemma of any issue that goes. Some of you won't have issues because you have fully surrendered to what it is you love while still being wise enough to balance that with other parts of your life. And you're going to see new doors open for you. You're going to see things manifest that you probably didn't expect to maybe 3 or 4 years from now, but it's happening now. Congratulations. Don't necessarily expect any results. You're alive, you're here, every day is an experience. We're so results driven that we don't realize you're here. Manifest, have ambition, create more, but don't forget whenever the demons of stress and doubt and fear want to come up, what are you trying so hard for? You're only meant to be here to love, all right? Spread joy, and be unapologetically your true self. That's the fire trinity. All this other stuff can get in the way. It's just meant to supplement that. That's what this full moon eclipse is here to teach you, but it's really not the eclipse. It's the new moon cycle. It's this Aquarius season that's trying to teach you you have a place where you belong, and it's not one specific place. You are a part of a collective conscious whole who everybody, all the animals, all the dogs, all the humans, all the aliens in other realms and galaxies, we all together make God. Okay, Aquarius is the individual avatars that get together. Pisces is the collective unconscious. You know how we all have, each individual has an aura? Well, if you take all our auras and you put it all together, that's Pisces. All right, that's really what that represents. Whereas the physical masculine representation of us collectively, me and that and that and that, that's Aquarius, right? So you're really going to find from the moon in Virgo back to the new moon in Pisces, some of the most freaky stuff happens. And some of you will be caught off guard because when you have to make decisions based off of what your heart tells you and every single other person doesn't agree with it or has something else to say, do you choose what you do, even if you're crazy, or do you succumb? All right. Whether it's good or bad to conform or not is not up to me to say. But I I really feel bad for those of you who want to conform during an Aquarius season of the Rebel. Anyway, I don't want to make this too much about the eclipse. Really great announcements. Mark your calendars. Going to start the moon sign series on Monday. So that means you're going to see the moon, and then the next day you're going to see moon in the first house or Aries, and then Wednesday you're going to see moon in the first house. Like I had with Lilith, we're going to start with the moon, then we'll go with the sun, then we'll go with Mercury. So yes, we do it. I'm committing to making at least one video every day. What I wanted to do was just like make all the videos first, like 300 videos worth, and then like put it out. But this is a challenge. This makes me have to make a video every day and get off my lazy ass. But it's all good. Um, I know some of you loved that time, my little sister. For those of you who remember, I think last year she pulled some cards. Well, you may see more of her on this channel. We got some very exciting stuff in the works. And the real reason I'm making this video is to inform you I'm no longer going to make weekly horoscopes the way I used to. From now on, the weekly horoscope, like, come on. Honestly, some of the best feedback I get are from the weekly peace reports. This is where I just see how amazing all of you are, like the stuff you comment back. So I want to share this with you, and I'm going to do weekly horoscopes every week, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. Join me live. I'm gonna schedule after this video. We're gonna do our first weekly live video. That way you can spaz with me in the comments section every week at 10 a.m. If you miss it, the video will still be there. But now I'm ready. I'm feeling more open. You can join me. You could ask questions in the live chat. I mean, we'll save the Q&A for maybe the last part of it, but yeah, you definitely we can have a party and set off our week every week. I really feel good about this. So yeah, this Sunday we're gonna do our first one, and yeah, sounds good. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this week, the rest of this Aquarius season, really, and understand that no matter what happens while you're shifting. Some of you are going through intense anxiety. Shout out to those of you who have finished the 33-day ritual and really kept with it every day. There has been transformation. Some of you have seen finally. I've had people email me and tell me, and I've experienced it myself because I finished it. You know what I'm saying? There is a change. Change doesn't have to be in your face in an instant, but yeah, it could happen that way. It will happen that way. And even through the progress of time, it has happened. And remember, watch that 33-day ritual video if you're new to this. This is if you read stuff that isn't even spiritual and it's just like, you know, scientific. And I hate to juxtapose spirituality versus science, like they're the same. You should get they're the same. It's called quantum physics, right? But keep in mind, like, whatever you do for at least 21 days consistently, you rewire your subconscious habits and patterns. That's the sixth house, really. But yes, this is a 33-day ritual that you can now incorporate spiritual elements into and make it your own practice. You don't have to make it 33 days, and then you don't even have to do the ritual. But whatever activating practice you're allowing in your life, let it carry you through the rest, because we're going to move into the North Node of Virgo. But I'll talk about that in the weekly this Sunday. And let me finish the thought I was going to make before I was a Gemini. I just got off topic. No matter what happens in your spiritual development, this is Aquarius season. We are still upgrading our system. The moon is full, near an eclipse. There's a collective spiritual awakening that we're all about to have. If those of you have seen the movie Chronicle, imagine if the whole world has it. And now we have to deal with immature fucks who don't know how to use their psychic powers respectfully. This has been happening for the past thousands of years, but it's going to be even more powerful because these new generation kids are like baby geniuses. I see you kids with your freaking Uranus and Neptune and Aquarius and Neptune. All you kids born after 96 is cool, but all you kids born after 2000, I see you. I see you. Ascended masters in babies' bodies acting like you're not awakened. I see you. I see you. But I have nothing but love for you. And I'm fighting over you against these people trying to twist your perception, make you not know yourselves. Catch me on Sunday, y'all. Peace. I didn't even finish the point that I was going to make. I did the Gemini stuff again. 3 times the charm. Let's do this. No matter what happens during this awakening and evolution. Before I just hopped off on the baby tangent because I can't focus for crap. Um, Please keep in mind, we're all going through a collective evolution no matter what happens. You are more than powerful. Seriously. Some of you are going to like awaken power you can't control, and it's going to scare you and it's going to scare those close to you. Understand there is nothing to fear. What this awakening is doing is teaching all of us that you have to be 100% responsible with your mind. Where is the intellect? It's air. Gemini. What's opposite Gemini right now? Saturn. Saying, hey, you better watch your thoughts because I'm manifesting everything you do just so I can teach you. Watch what you say, watch what you think. So keep that in mind. Your own conscious willpower can change your entire life, especially right now. If you do nothing but think positive, I'm not saying, yeah, I want to be positive, but it's a responsibility. You think people are out here being positive just because, oh, I'm always happy. It's a conscious choice. We have to grow up from needing to receive positive stimuli to be positive and lead by example. It's a conscious choice. If you're negative right now and you're stuck in that downward spiral, as we all do, you need to know you're thinking positive not so you can get positive, so that you can push in that positive spiral. Because when you just smile and laugh, it raises your vibration. You need to keep that up and do things. Some of you just want to be stuck in that negativity. Some of you want to be pitied. Some of you, I'm not going to lie, some of you like being negative. And if you can control it, good, but you can no longer fool yourself. You can no longer play victim. Some of you are fighting the good fight, and just know it's not in vain. The illusion of Neptune will make it think this will last forever. Oh my gosh, there's so much about to change really quick, but you can't see because of that veil fog. Some of you can see because you have Sun conjunct Neptune, but I finally made my point. I'm telling you, this is a collective illusion. We're not in Pisces season. This is a collective evolution that will trigger some things in you that you've never experienced. Roll with it, and until next time.